Well, I'm so pleased to welcome to the show Rob Collins. He serves as the CEO of Coign. This is a conservative Visa credit card company. And Rob, you joined the show back in February, I believe it was. Talked a little bit about the history, the mission. Remind us, what is it that really separates Coign as a credit card company from others?
Coign was based on an idea that, I helped elect a lot of people, Republicans, to office, and I saw the influence an election can have. But I became increasingly shocked at how political corporations were becoming. And where a politician may have $1 in their campaign, corporations have hundreds of dollars. And so I started to do some research, and I found that corporations give billions of dollars to charity. And 100% of those contributions were to left-leaning or neutral, but left-leaning causes. And I just started to think, how can I have a greater impact than electing people? And so I started to study the marketplace, started asking questions to conservatives. And what they said was, I want a product that's easy to use, is safe, and is authentically conservative. So did a bunch of market research, built a credit card company. It's a Visa credit card. It offers unlimited cash back to customers. We have customers in every state. You can use it anywhere Visa is accepted. I was in Bormio, Italy, which is called the top of the world in Italy, and I was buying coffee with my wife, and the card worked. It's becoming a national movement. We've tripled our customer base this year alone, and it's really an opportunity for conservatives to take our commerce and put it through one platform, so that we know the money is going to the right place. And what we do for our customers is every time they swipe at no cost to them, we put a sliver of the transaction aside for charity. And then once a quarter, we put 4 charities up and our customers vote. And the winning charity gets their vote percentage. So if you get 40% of the vote and win, you get 40% of the charity bucket. Wow. And the other 3 charities split the rest. And it's been great. Last year alone, we gave more money to conservative charities than the top 5 credit card companies combined. I missed a word. We gave more money to conservative charities than the top 5 credit card companies combined. And this year's bigger. I mean, we'll give away this quarter more to charities than we gave away all last year.
Wow. What are these charities? Give us some of these names.
Well, Heritage was a charity. We were so proud to have that partnership, and you were fantastic. And Heritage was an amazing partner. This quarter, and the vote's going on this week, it's a hunt of a lifetime. It's like Make-A-Wish, but Make-A-Wish won't let you hunt as a project. It's Turning Points USA. It's Tim Tebow Foundation, and the Job Creators Alliance, which all 3 do totally different things, but they're all investing in America to advance conservative values and build infrastructure that allows conservatives to not only kind of have a place to go to express their charitable dollars but also to advocate for us. These corporations give billions to causes and universities, and then those universities pump out good little liberals that go into corporate America. And it's this like iron triangle of liberal philanthropy and ideology and brainwashing that we're just trying to interrupt that phase.
Yeah.
And right now, Coign customers have spent $148 million through the Coign Card. And we're just getting started. So imagine we add a few zeros to that number, and we can call up the Disneys and the Budweisers and name fill in the blank company and say, our customers are spending real dollars with your company, and we'd like you to stop this nonsense.
Do they think that they would listen to conservatives? I guess money speaks loudly. So,
well, these simple, these weak CEOs always cave to public pressure. But what we learned from Disney is, when you actually create share price pressure, when you actually impact how they make money, like Governor DeSantis did, all of a sudden CEOs get fired. All of a sudden boards start to get replaced. All of a sudden the hedge funds start to say, we could do a better job. So I think it'll create a culture of, either stay out of the cultural wars, or we need to treat half of our customers with a lot more respect.
Yeah.
And that's what Coign can do.
From those big credit card companies, Chase, Citi, American Express, Capital One, you mentioned they are giving so much money to far left causes. Yeah. What do we know about where that money really is going? What are we talking about when we say they give millions of dollars to far left causes?
You name it: Clinton Foundation, Code Pink, Black Lives Matter, La Raza, Planned Parenthood, Acorn. it's all publicly disclosed. As public companies, they disclose their charitable contributions. They're quite proud of them, by the way, and you can find it all online. And so as a part of my research and to try to understand the marketplace, just like when I used to do campaigns, we built opposition research and we figured out like what is happening here. And what we found was billions of dollars have been committed by corporations, big brand names that you're used to, big banks. The credit card, probably in all of our listeners' wallets, have committed billions of dollars to leftist causes that would make the customers who listen to this podcast gag. Terrible charities.
Wow. So you started in 2022, shortly after COVID. I know COVID played a role in kind of waking up to the craziness of what was happening. Talk a little bit about this brand new campaign that you all have just launched.
It's a really exciting opportunity. So yes, we're 2.5 years old. We've raised $42 million, and the folks who've invested have been so generous. But we wanted to democratize the process, make it more grassroots. So we went to republic.com. It's like a Kickstarter kind of crowdfunding platform. So anyone in America can invest. You don't have to be an accredited investor. You can give as little as $500, as much as $124,000. It's republic.com/coin. And what you can do is learn about the company. You can learn about our unbelievable success, our low customer acquisition cost. We have high quality customers. They're super prime is what they're called. They have the highest income, the highest credit. And the big credit card companies spend over $1,200 to get people to sign up per card. We're getting it for less than $100 because we go on Bongino and Glenn Beck and Fox and say there's an alternative that works just as great as your current credit card, but it supports conservative causes. So you can learn about our company and you can learn about our journey and learn why we're doing this, and you can invest. And that's what I think is so great. My former boss, Eric Cantor, actually passed the legislation in 2012 that allowed for this to happen. So it's really exciting. And the amazing thing about it is, it allows us right now, our initial goal was 50,000. Our end goal is $2.5 million. We raised 300,000 before it even became public, just from our customers. And if you look at the comments, just love this. I'm investing because I love this company. They do a great job. And so it's real, as a CEO, it gratifies you that you're doing a good job, but also to have that kind of support. So now we're talking to everybody. It went public this morning, and we're just trying to get the word out that, if you're interested in the conservative economy, if you're interested in what they call the parallel economy, and you're looking for a good company, we're not looking for charity. This isn't an investment or your C3 kind of charitable contribution. It's an investment in a great company. And it's an opportunity to grow something together. So we'd love to have hundreds, thousands of investors who really represent America. We only bank with Midwest banks. The coastal banks wouldn't touch us, as you can imagine. And so this has always been a grassroots. It's always been kind of the silent majority building this thing, and that's how we get there. What's
the return that you hope will come back to your investors?
It's all on the website. I don't want to speak, but the return is obviously we want them to make money. And my hope is we see multiples on that. You put $1 in and not a commitment, but you get 10, 20, even more than that. But also the feeling that you're investing in a company that is going to grow with you, that you're making a difference. There's a lot of slogans right now about making America great again. And we can do it through Washington, but we also need to change the corporate culture. And Coign is the first, and I think the biggest and most serious effort to say, how can we take, the trillions of dollars of conservative commerce that flow through credit cards every year and just start to put them in one platform. So not only can we have a great, customers can buy what they need with great customer service, we can build conservative infrastructure, but also we can start to say to corporate America, hey, 70 million Americans voted for Donald Trump in 2020, and they're being disrespected by your aggressive, not passive, but aggressive moves to move this country left with your corporate dollars.
Let's talk a little bit about the card itself, because like any good American, I love credit card points and getting those rewards back. What does the Coign Card offer?
The Coign Card offers all the Visa protections, all the safety and security. We built our own app. 92% of our customers pay through the app, so it's a really convenient platform. Well, you're talking rewards. What do I get? We offer unlimited cashback rewards, just like every other credit card. we're startups, so the hotels and airlines, we're a little small for them, and probably a little to the right of where they want to be.
Sure.
But someday we're going to be big enough that we're going to have, we're going to pursue all those things, hotels and everything. We just got upgraded. There's 4 levels in the Visa world. We started as a startup, which was fair at the bottom. And we just got upgraded, and it allows, at no cost to our customers, more access to the Visa concierge, the hotels, golf courses. I'm not a golfer, but I understand it's a big deal, the Visa golf services. And we're making progress. And, like I said, at no cost to our customers, last month, they got a whole bunch of more benefits.
Wow.
So we're an acorn, but we're growing.
I love it. In the next several years, 5-10 years, do you all see rolling out like multiple tiered cards like some companies have?
Yes. Right now, we can't accept every person who applies.
Sure.
So we'd like to have a product for every customer, depending upon where they are in their financial journey. Young, building their credit, older, secure credit. We want to have something for everybody. We'd love to have a premium card. And, we're having those preliminary discussions. We'd love to have a money market CD product where conservatives can still FDIC insured, get top interest rates, but have it knowing that they're putting their money and getting the same return they would get, but it's with a conservative company. And then I think long range, we'd love to have a small, medium business card where we can offer conservative businesses or businesses that are candidly being pushed out of mainstream finance, gun manufacturers, energy, producers, Christian groups. And now, if you read last week, Morgan Stanley and all the big banks are being pressured by the left to stop funding dairy and beef investments, which is, hello. When the left can't get things done through the ballot box or through Congress, they start to use corporate pressure campaigns, DEI, and like I said, these. So there's a lot of opportunity for us to offer financial products to companies that are being marginalized by, large banks and institutions.
Yeah. How many users do y'all have right now?
We just crossed over 20,000.
Wow.
And it sounds small when you think of campaigns, but in the credit card world, it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
And we're marching towards our goals and getting there a little faster than we even thought. So it's been exciting.
That is exciting.
And cheaper. It's been a lot cheaper than planned. So
hey, that's not usually the story that people tell. So.
I know.
What for you has been maybe one of the greatest surprises or challenges? Because this is an intense industry to get into. It's very competitive, entering that world of finance and banking and credit cards. What have been some of those roadblocks that you all have hit, and maybe some of the joys along the way?
You're right. It's heavily regulated. It's highly competitive. And people have affinities to their card. There's a reason why they print when you became a member on the front of the card, because they want you to build almost an emotional connection to them. Mm-hmm. But so the hardest thing has been, hey, we have this idea. We're going to go to the largest, wealthiest, safest population in the credit card market and offer them a great product. Would you want to work with us? And they're like, the bankers are like, oh my, yes, absolutely, let's do this. And our audience is conservatives, and they just kind of pull back and say. So that's been the hardest part. Is, like I said, we work in the Midwest because those bankers, they're comfortable with our people, but also they just want to make money, which is their job, to their shareholders and to their employees. And we're a great option. And then the joys have candidly begin and end with the customers. There's this great tape of one of our customers calling. We have 100% US-based customer service. And one of our agents in Kentucky was talking to a woman. She solved her problem. And the woman said, could I pray with you? And there for like a minute, she stopped, and the customer service woman was like, absolutely. And they just prayed together. She's like, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for Coign. I love what you're doing. People call us. They call us with charity ideas. They call us and say, here's how you can make the card better. But they also just call us, say thank you. You can't always be in, the Reagan Library buying everything that you feel good is going to a cause you like. And so when you're at, a place where, it's lefty, or someone with a t-shirt or a slogan is selling you something, they say like, I love the idea that I'm using my Coign card, and I'm kind of fighting back because I know this person is not on board with me. And not only are they not on board, which is fine, but they're actually aggressively attacking my worldview. We saw it last week. The Democrats get to go in the restaurant and do their campaigning. The Republicans get to stand in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. And so I think a lot of people are fed up with that. And Coign offers them a little way to fight back without fighting,
Yeah. Before we let you go, I want to ask you about some recent action that you all have taken in regards to Hurricane Helene. And
Yes.
obviously this is so devastated the Southeast. Share a little bit about the response that you all are taking at Coign.
Oh, it was, I mean, once again, I said our customers are the best. And so I told you, we vote quarterly on charities. So we did a charity vote. And we were kind of already thinking about it, but all of a sudden, hundreds of customers were like, I love these charities. They're great conservative organizations, but we have to help with Helene. So we did a little research and we gave money last night to two great organizations. One was the Trump GoFundMe. It had a goal of raising $1 million. It was over 4 million last night. I'm sure it's higher. You know, former Senator Kelly Loeffler donated, Bill Ackman, some really great people, but then just a lot of people giving $25, whatever. And then we gave some money to Samaritan's Purse, which is a North Carolina charity originally founded by Reverend Billy Graham.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we just wanted to make sure we were on the map and saying we're going to help. And, you know, if listeners of this show have ideas, or we solicit our customers, if there's better, different charities that we could be help, you know, it's robc@coign.com. Send me an email and let me know if you have any ideas for charities. But, you know, we wanted to start there and go from there. But we were just real proud. And like I said, you know, we listen to our customers, you know, we work for them.
Rob, if folks want to check out the card, want to learn more about it, how can they do that?
Really two things. Go to the website, www.coign.com, or you can go to the Republic and learn more about us, republic.com/coin. And you can learn all about the company and what we've been up to and, you know, kind of check under the hood. But, you know, we'd love to have your listeners as customers. You know, we really think we have a great product.
Excellent. Rob, thank you so much.
All right.
Encourage all of our
Danielle,
listeners to
appreciate it.
check out Coign, learn more about it. Thanks for your time.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.